Today we're going to learn how to put on a lace front wig. First, you want to make sure that your hair is out of the way, especially your hairline. So we're using a little gel on the hairline to make sure all the hairs are back. Now some people can wrap their hair, but because her hair is long, we're going to just secure it in the back. Take a few pins, wrap it around tight. I'm going to flatten it out a little bit so that it's flatter against the base of her head. After that, take your wig cap, you can hold the front, and place it over your entire head. Okay. This will also keep your hairs in. Now, the most important thing about putting on your lace front is to have a clean space to work with. So I use alcohol pads individually wrapped. This way it's a little more sanitary. Take the pads and wipe the area where you're going to apply the glue. Let that dry. Most of the times when people put on a lace front, you have to put it in front of your hairline. And when you do that, sometimes if you have a low hairline, it makes your face a little unproportioned. So be careful about how much hair you get along the hairline. The thinner the hair, the better, so that you can put it closer to your natural hairline and not over your natural hairline. Now we're going to apply the wig glue. Use this stick to do a thin film of glue around the edges, below the hairline. You don't want to make your glue too thick, because when you press the wig to it, you don't want it to seep through the lace and attach itself to the hair. Now she has hair that grows out onto her forehead, so we're going to have to go right over top of it. This is why it's better to get a custom-made lace front wig, because then they take into consideration the shape of your hairline. So now you want to allow your glue to dry and get a little tacky. So while we're doing that, we're going to take the lace from the lace front wig and we're going to trim it. We're going to trim the lace close to the hairline of the wig so you don't have a lot of lace showing after it's glued down. So I like to brush my hairs back a little bit and put a little spray to try to keep the little ones from getting in the way when I'm trying to put my wig on and the glue down to the forehead. Want to make sure you get your ears lined up right. Now, another trick that I like. When I press my glue in, I like to use a wig cap on my finger. That way it keeps my fingers from getting sticky and then making the hair around it sticky. So you press and you roll your finger over. It also mats out the glue. And you could get off any excess. I add a little bit of the hairs in just so it has more of a natural look. And I move my wig cap. See glue here? So I move it around so that I always get a clean piece. Also using the wig cap helps to mat the glue so the glue isn't shiny through the wig cap. And that's how you put on a lace front wig.